Okay, latest on your forecast right now. Here's Natasha.
Pretty uneventful weather through the day today. Boring weather. It's just a cloud forecast, really, and that is going to be mainly sunny to partly cloudy. Blue bars here. This is your forecast high for today. I'm going with 4, so anywhere between 3 and 4 degrees. Still feeling like -1, so the white bars are your forecast wind chills. Feeling like -1 at the warmest point of the day today. And when we look at the 3-day forecast, temperatures just about average here. There is a slow climb up here to 5 degrees by Saturday, but 5 is the average high for this time of year. No precipitation for the next 3 days. Winds will be gusting up to 25 to 30 kilometers per hour.
All right, thanks, Nat. Well, we have a couple of issues on the go right now. Southbound on the 427 at the 401, we still have a lane blocked off, and that is all due to a crash. So things are slowing down on the South 427 as you approach the 401. And also MTO reporting another collision on the southbound 410. Just seeing if I can find it on the cameras right now, but see if we can pull that one up, see what happens. It's about to switch, but it's southbound on the 410 just before the 401. There we go, in the center lane there. So that is slowing things down as well as you come out of Brampton. So be prepared for both of those delays. But the rest of the major routes are running problem-free so far. I'll send it downstairs to you, Tammy.
An off-duty police officer being credited with rescuing residents of apartment units above a burning restaurant this morning. Fire crews were called to McCall Street just north of Dundas at about 1:45 this morning. That's after the sharp-eyed officers spotted smoke and flames coming from the building. He then woke the apartment residents up and got them to safety. Thankfully, crews quickly put out the blaze and no one was injured. Crews finally left the scene early this morning after a fire at a recycling plant in Burlington yesterday. Flames and billowing black smoke could be seen for kilometers as emergency crews battled the blaze. 680 News traffic specialist and pilot Daryl Dahmer had this view of the fire at Waxman's Industrial Service. That's on Harvester Road in the Walker's Line and QEW area. According to Halton Police, workers were using cutting tools to take apart a car with fuel inside, and then the vehicle ignited. There were no injuries, and the Ministry of Environment was on scene to investigate. A massive fire at a hotel in North Dublin, covering several stories. Amazingly, though, no one was injured and everyone managed to get out safely. Now, the blaze began on the 13th floor of the Metro Hotel just after 8 p.m. Dublin time. 60 firefighters were on the scene battling the flames. There were about 150 guests staying in the hotel at the time. They were able to leave safely and have been transported to another hotel. There are several private residents on the top floors. Again, no one was injured, but several of those floors are now demolished in the fire. Still not clear what caused the blaze. Well, school buses won't be rolling in parts of Clarington and Northumberland as the drivers' strike enters day 2. 120 drivers walked off the job yesterday at First Student Bowmanville, sending parents scrambling for a way to get their kids to school. The uniform members are on the picket lines, with key issues being unpaid work hours and wages. The bus company services some, but not all, schools in the following boards. Start off with the Durham District School Board, the Durham Catholic Board, the Kawartha Pine Ridge District School Board, and the Peterborough, Victoria, Northumberland, and Clarington Catholic Board. For a full list of schools affected, you can head to citynews.ca. Well, it seems not everyone's happy with the mayor's plan to ban non-emergency maintenance work in the downtown core during the day. John Tory announced a plan to only allow the work to be done in off-peak hours in a 4 square kilometer area bounded by Dundas Street to the north, Lakeshore Boulevard and Harbor Street to the south, Bathurst Street to the west, and Jarvis to the east. Tory says it will help keep traffic flowing, but at least one councillor says the noise overnight will be unbearable for some.
And I think it's inappropriate. No residents in the city, whether you live in Etobicoke or Scarborough or downtown Toronto, should have to get used to going without sleep because of construction.
At least one downtown councillor, Lucy Trousey, says that she approves the move, tweeting, "As a downtown councillor, I was consulted by transportation staff, and I believe this is a balanced approach necessary to keep the city moving. This is about non-emergency utility work, not major road construction."